One Georgia sailor killed in the attack on Pearl Harbor has been accounted for nearly 80 years later. The Defense POW MIA accounting agency announced Navy Boilermaker First Class William Blanchard of Tignall, Georgia, was 24 years old when he died. His remains were identified in January using dental records, DNA, and other findings. On December 7, 1941, Blanchard was assigned to the USS Oklahoma. The battleship was moored at Ford Island, Pearl Harbor, when Japanese aircraft attacked. It capsized after taking multiple torpedo hits. 429 crewmen died as a result, including Blanchard. He will be buried in June in North Carolina.